Mistake which I did while deploying this lab, I selected this one as the SCEP secret and then I provide the secret. This is the URL which client certificate. That is the another issue which I was facing when I am deploying the this setup. I didn't download this file. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Tarindu. If you haven't watched the part 1 and the part 2, watch those two videos before jumping into this video, because those two videos are based on today's video. So let's start our today's video. Let me quickly show you what we have covered in our previous videos and what we will cover in our today's video. So I divided those videos into a part. So in the part 1 we discuss about EAP, the authentication method. It is EAP, which it is used for the username and password based authentication. So in that deployment we didn't use any certificate server, we don't need any Windows CA. So it is good for the quick deployment. It's not good for the enterprise level deployment, it's good for the quick deployment. In the part 2 we use certificate based authentication. User and the machine both will have a certificate. For this one we use Windows NDES role and it deployed on top of the Windows Server Active Directory certificate service. So for that one, yes, we need the certificate authority. This solution is the best solution for enterprise level deployment. If you are planning to deploy enterprise grade deployment, this is highly recommending to use this one. In here only the thing, you need to have a Windows server with the license. That is the only requirement you need. And in the part 3 we are again, it is the same outcome, we are using the TLS, but instead of the NDES role we are using the Intune SCEP extension in the ClearPass. So we are using this one for replacing with the NDES. And in this deployment we can deploy it two ways. Either you can deploy the certificate authority inside the ClearPass, or else you can link this certificate authority with your local CA. Then ClearPass will acting as a subordinate CA. It will issue the certificate behalf of your certificate authority. So this can customize based on your requirement, but in this video I will use ClearPass as the certificate authority. I will not link with my internal CA. So this solution is a best solution for if you don't have a Windows certificate authority in your environment, because sometimes I am seeing when I am going for the deployment, some customer places they don't have the certificate authority and they are not okay to deploy the certificate authority also, some budgeting issues and thing. But the main issue in this deployment is you need onboard license. So you need to calculate the onboard license based on the device count. So ClearPass should have the onboard license. That is the only drawback in this deployment, because you have to purchase the onboard license. Open the ClearPass and from the menu section jump into the onboard module. So in the onboard module, before we starting our configuration, let's install the ClearPass SCEP extension. So for that one I will come into the administration, I will click on extension. From here you can click on install extension, and then from the list you can select the Intune SCEP extension. So you can see I am already installed that one. So you can search this one, click it in here and click on install. So it will install in your extension section. This is also same like the Intune extension which we installed in our part 1 of this video series. So from here also we will come into the configuration. So you will see application ID, application key, tenant ID, So those details are asking. So what we need to do, we need to go to the our Microsoft Azure. So you can see this is my Azure. Click on over. This is my Azure. From here I will go to the app registration. This is our app registration for the SCEP extension. So you already aware about these things now. So how to configure the client ID, tenant ID, and how to create the secret. In here I will specifically I will show you what are the permissions I have given. So I have given under the Intune section, I have given these permissions. You can see the type also, and under the Microsoft Graph section I have given these the permissions, and also you can see the type of these services. So you can use the same method to create the app, and then in the extension you can copy and paste whatever the attributes you have got from your Intune, paste it into here, and then you can click on the save configuration. So Intune extension will start running in the logs. So how we will verify? So that is the main thing. So in the logs, the first thing you will see, it will trying to reach to the web server and the settings. So it will start like this. This is, it will start like this. It will start like this. So if you want to know more data, like I'm recommending you to change it to the debug mode, then you can check the logs, because when you change it to the debug log, you will see this validation transitions and these debugs data will come. If your integration is success, this value will be coming in your log section. It means your integration is success. So Intune extension configuration is done. Now let's configure the certificate authority. In the certificate authority section, you can see I already configured this one, but I will show you how we can configure this certificate authority. So click on the new certificate authority, give a meaningful name and give a description. Okay, this is important point. In the mode, right now for this video we are using the root CA, but like if you remember in the main introduction, I have told you that if you want, you can use the ClearPass as the subordinate CA or else the intermediate CA. So we can use this option also. Additionally, we have imported CA registration authority, but for our video, for today's video, we are using the root CA. Our ClearPass will act as a root CA for our clients. I will select this one. In the identity section, you can customize these things. It's by default it is taking the US. For example, like I am in Qatar, so I can use the QA as the country code and I can modify this value. This asterisk mark fields are mandatory to fill. You can modify other things as based on your requirement. Key type also you can define based on like this, and then create the certificate authority. Once you click on this one, certificate authority will create, but still our configuration is not finished. So once it is configured, it will show you like this. Click on the certificate authority name, which you can see, click on edit, go down in here, you can see the SCEP server option. By default this is not selected, you have to enable this one and click on the external validator, and then it will show you in here your Intune extension, Intune SCEP extension, which we configured under the administration section. So select that one. One of the mistake which I did while deploying this lab, I selected this one as the SCEP secret and then I provide the secret. That is the one of the mistake which I did. It didn't work for me when I did like that. Then I realized this is the correct way to deploy the Intune SCEP extension with your ClearPass Root CA. So you can see the identity field I gave Qatar, and the detail, organization name, my name, my organization name, and other details I kept it same, and I save the certificate authority. So you can see there is a URL, SCEP URL. This is the URL which we are going to use for the certificate enrollment. If you carefully watch our second video, the part 2 of the video, we use the same URL, but we use this NDES role. So in that one we had a different URL. So in today we will replace that URL with this one, and let's see how it will work. Certificate authority configuration also done. Now we need to extract the root certificate from this certificate authority. So click on Intune CA, the certificate authority name which you created, and click on the trust chain. From here you can download the certificate root CA of this certificate authority. Why we need this one? Without this certificate, the client PC will not trust the client certificate. That is the another issue which I was facing when I am deploying the this setup. I didn't download this file. I didn't download this CA from the roots in the ClearPass, and when I am going to authenticate the client keep failing. Then I realized I didn't download the root CA, and root CA is not available in the client PCs under the trusted certificates. So this is also one of the mandatory thing, you need to download this one. We can see the certificate is available in the ClearPass under the trusted list. This is the certificate. You can see the email address is correct, 89CF. So this is the certificate. So it is correct, and you can also see I have given EAP and other as the usage. So you need to select those two. It's automatically installing under the trusted list, but if somehow if it is not available, make sure whichever the certificate you download from the certificate authority, you need to install it into the trusted list. And then our ClearPass setup is finished. Now let's go into the Intune to modify our profiles. Under the configuration, we will create a new policy, and then we will select Windows 10 and later. The type we will select templates. From here we will select the trusted certificate, and then click on create, give a meaningful name, and from here I already configured this setting, so I will show you that one. This is the setting. So I gave the name as LLN new onboard CA, let's learn network new onboard CA, that is the full name. And under the configuration, I import the root CA which we downloaded from the ClearPass root certificate, and I imported in here, and I add it under the computer certificate store root, and then click on save. That is finished. And then we already have the device cert profile, so I will coming to here, I will modify few settings in here. First we need to change the root CA, and then we need to change this SCEP profile URL. From where you can take this one, you can coming to the ClearPass, go to the configuration, go to the onboard, click on the certificate authority. From here click on the details. This is your Intune, this is your SCEP URL. Keep it in mind, it will show you as the HTTPS, but if you carefully look, I change it to HTTPS because Azure will not trust a certificate the URL with HTTP because it is not secure. So you can change it, and after you done these changes, you can come into the devices, come to the devices, go inside the device, click on sync, and wait few minutes. It will, Intune will take little bit time to push the profiles into your PC. So once this synchronization is done, the other benefit of this this SCEP extension integration. So if you come under the certificate authority, now this is your main certificate authority. If you click on here, if you click on the certificates, if our implementation is success, we can see a new request. You can see this is today's date, and it issue a certificate to my PC. If you click on this one, view certificate, so it push this certificate into the client PC. So that part is done now. So you can see now certificate is pushed, and from the ClearPass itself we can validate those things without going into the enterprise CA. Like in the previous video, if you remember, we have to jump into the CA to verify we have to check the alerts and events if any issues are there. In the other benefit is like it is pretty easy to manage, because like everything is managing by using the ClearPass itself. So I will connect my PC into the staff SSID, and let's see. Okay, I will connect my client into the staff SSID, and then let's see how is the authentication. Okay, it's showing connected. Let's jump into the ClearPass. Let's go to the policy manager and access tracker. Let's see, I can see one request came from the PC itself. I will click on this one. It is showing my MAC address. This is the PC Intune ID, and it is showing as the machine authenticated. Correct. Authentication method is EAP-TLS. Let's verify which certificate it used. So you can see now the issuer is ClearPass OnBoard Certificate Authority, the one which we created in here. I will come into certificates. I will click on this one, view certificate. So this is our certificate which it is used. Let's see the trust chain. So you can see this is the chain of the certificate. ClearPass OnBoard Local Certificate Authority, self-signed. It is showing the same thing, and our PC is now authenticated by using the EAP-TLS authentication method. So you can see all the details. Now it is fetch. I didn't modify anything in the service section because it is the same which we use in the last time. I didn't modify anything. I just changed the profiles only. 3 videos, 3 methods and 1 outcome. The Zero Trust Network implementation with Aruba, ClearPass and the Intune. It's a complete series now. In the part 1, we use a periodic sync with Microsoft Intune by using the Intune extension in the ClearPass. No PKI, very easy deployment. And in the part 2, we use the EAP-TLS authentication method, which we use the Enterprise Root CA, and also we use the NDES service in the Microsoft Certificate Authority. In the part 3, we use the same EAP-TLS method, but we use the Root CA as the ClearPass for the Root Certificate Authority, and we push the certificate by using the OnBoard SCEP extension, which we install into the ClearPass to push the certificate into the client devices. The lab guide of this video, with including all the configuration, all the troubleshooting and all the comparison which I did, will be included in that document. I will put the link in below. You can go to my website and download that study guide for your reference. Few things are coming up next. A user certificate and the machine certificate will combine into one EAP tunnel, which it is called the EAP-TEAP authentication, and apply the policies based on the compliance state, also the user membership, user group membership. BYOD is student, or for the guest, where you want to verify the identity of the user before issuing the certificate. If this video series is helpful for you, subscribe the channel, hit the bell notification and leave a comment, and also tell me which method you are going to deploy in your environment and why. Leave a comment. I will read all the comments which you are posting, and thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video.